What's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 4 of the Rolling Meal. Another modeling day. Man, we getting this modeling kit going, bro. It's what it takes. It takes that, man. Those of you guys that want to come in, chat about what you're doing, about what's to get overlay off. Yeah, what you're doing. Anything you want to talk about pertaining to trains, modeling, kits, everything. We're going to stay in our lane over here. We want to talk about what we're doing here and whatever thing else that's going on with you. We're going to, again, the biggest thing over here is keeping it in our lane and don't talk about others nor others' channels. We talk about what's going on in this moment, okay? So let's do that, and we'll get to weathering this kit. Oh, and by the way, you've seen that I already put some weathering on this rust weathering. All right, let's get on to it. Close that door. Some people might find this boring, but again, we're doing this for purpose and strictly model railroading because that's what this channel is about. Real purpose of model railroading. Okay, therefore, kit building, doing stuff can get boring to some people, but the true, real ones with model railroading will understand what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish here. I see what I want to accomplish here, and hopefully the real ones see that also. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're not here to talk about others' channels, what other people got going on. We got talking about what we're doing here, and it's what you want to share, what you're doing also. I had a lot of trouble with that in my last live. It's kind of why I quit doing them also, a bunch of other stuff. But I'm focusing in on my circle here, okay? What's going on here? Not what other people are doing. I don't care about that. It's what we're doing here and what you want to share, and we can talk about that, okay? All right, let's get on to it. Again, this is my channel, and I'll run it as such. And those guys that want to participate is more than welcome. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so we're doing streaking, okay? Streaking with some rust effects, okay? And what that's going to do is we're going to just slightly brush down in certain random spots and create a streak effect, okay? So if you can see that, that's real rust. Now what this stuff does is you let it dry. It don't take long to dry. And then you apply the activator on it and it becomes real rust. Okay, so we're just randomly going to streak, and for this we're just using an ordinary thin brush, and we're going to get to streaking. Streaking. So there we go. No messing this up. You can't mess this up. The only way you can mess this up if you go side to side, or just start splotching like doing this, or going up. That's how you can mess it up. But you got to remember, when rain coming down, it streaks down. It's common sense, right? Want to silver a lot. We will dull the silver down, but we're to hide our. Hey, Alabama. Yeah, it's been a minute. Finally, my life is kind of leveling out to come do these lives again. Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, Choo Sam, how you doing, man? Feel free to talk about what y'all want to talk about, and y'all model in y'all trains. Okay. That's the whole purpose of this channel. You know, it's not about swirling about other things, or the channel is meant to do this. A lot of folks in the past seem to have a misunderstanding with that. $8 months, wow. Glad to see you back in it. Streaking is easy. You just keep it thin and streak it. It's on the track right now. Watch it come around. Choo Sam. By the way, Choo Sam donated that Walthers locomotive. Okay, that CP locomotive. Thanks again. That's one of my top runners, man. I did. Well, I mean, semi-Alabama. Purpose for DCC for me is to switch, use it for switching. And I use my DC for my DC for my outer tracks, my main lines. It only makes sense because DCC is expensive. And it's an expensive locomotive, so I like to switch. Let me cut that glare off. Oh, excuse me. Woo! got back from the gym. I'm still kind of like amped up. Okay, so that looks a little too uniform. I mean, it looks good, but it looks a little uniform. So what we're gonna do is add some width to some of these. It's gonna look awesome whenever we put our rust. I finally bought. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Sam. NCE. Shit, you can't beat NCE. NCE is pretty much the best. It's a good system. Glad for you, man. What modeling paint I use? I use some Vallejo and a lot of cheap paints from Walmart. This is a like rust activator. This is real rust. In fact, I should be wearing a glove with this. This stuff is called, if you want to know, this stuff is called Metal Effects Modern Master. You get that on Amazon, and you get the yeah, you gotta buy the rust activator also. It's kind of expensive, but you don't have to give yourself a lot of trouble trying to make rust effects. Yeah, even though Vallejo does have nice looking rust, it still doesn't give you that realistic look. It gets it close, but you're still not going to have that that really realism. Yeah, I like it a lot, but I don't know how to turn the power tab off. Yeah, put it on a toggle. Put your toggle switch, Choo Sam. That's what I did. Put your brake in the line and put it on your fascia and toggle it. I noticed that if you run, excuse me, if you have a bigger layout and you're running like a 2 amp NCE, like I did, your little power pack will burn out. The little power pack isn't designed to pull a lot of amps through it, and eventually it'll burn out. I had that problem. I thought my assist burned out one time. Come to find out, it was the power pack that plugs into the wall. So I cut the power pack off and I put it into a big variable speed power pack. Now I got like 16 volts pumping to it. Before it only pumped like 13.8 or 14.8, something like that. I forgot what it was. It was low voltage. Now I got like I said, like 16 volts running through it. No issues. All right, we're gonna let that dry. Come to the front. Okay. So, the rain will be whipping in, but the rain's going to catch a lot more from here on down. So we're going to spot it, and then start getting a little heavier down here. Oh, okay. All right, Juju Sam, that's cool. That's awesome. Shrink effects. The best tool, your finger. I think a lot of people overthink weather, think just about anything really. They make it harder for themselves. And that's a reason because they see, oh, we lost connection. Am I still here? We lost connection. So again, a lot of people think that it's got to be perfect in a certain way, and they'll spend days and months on a situation where trying to perfect it. Cool if that's what you want to do, but if you're getting trapped in your head because you don't understand, it should be a certain way. Don't do that. You'll never get your stuff done. That's the problem with a lot of modelers. They try to perfect things too much, or they try to get their stuff like other people's, and it doesn't come out like other people's, and they get discouraged. Don't do that. Do your signature. Do what you like. So you don't get lost in your model. There we go. Not bad. Ooh, that's a lot to do right here. Keep losing connection, eh? in the world? Lost connection. If you can hear me, guys, I'm trying to get back. It's damn internet, man. The internet, man. Starlink. We had a cloud coming. Unfortunately, I live in a rural area. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We're glitching out, man. Damn internet, boy. One thing about doing lives, man, the internet ain't just right. You're gonna lose out on it. Sorry about that. Yep. So I guess, like I was saying a while ago, I guess the biggest thing is don't stay trapped in your mind on figuring out how to build stuff. Just get after it. Grab some stuff and get going with it. It's the only way you're gonna get your stuff rolling. And who cares how Blowjo's stuff is coming out? As long as you're happy with your stuff. That was a lot that I dealt with before. Whenever I would do my stuff like this, people would come in and tell me how I was doing it wrong, or they would say, well, so and so did it like this, you know, and I was like, well, we're doing this here, but why we want to talk about that over there, you know? Let's do this here. So that's another reason why we do our stuff the way we do it. The thing was, it's like, I'm not them, I'm me, I'm myself, you know? And we real, too. Yeah, on the internet, nowadays, see more fake than real, I promise you. Algorithms change that. Validation of others change that. Where people pretty much have to act fake and cover up who they really are. Not us. We're authentic. We don't do that here. Therefore, I don't play by the algorithm. That's therefore you see what goes on with that. That's YouTube for you, man. They made it so hard for you to be genuine, which we are, but for others to be genuine, because the algorithm just cares about one standard. That's the truth. So you know how you fix that? Just be yourself. Ooh, it's coming out good. That's awesome. I think it's coming out really, really nice, man. If you add some spray paint, you can do this with spray paint also. Maybe just sit back far and, you know. So the wind and rain is whipping really hard against this side, so we're going to kind of really put some rust on this. yeah, that's what we're here for, man. To encourage you, tell you what's up, and weather our buildings. Bam. And because of my mindset like that, people are fickle about it, and they run from it. They don't want to hear it. They want me to censor myself. No, hell no. Those of you guys that want to censor myself, right there. Had plenty of that, bro. Oh, David, why? 4 years of that shit. That's why I don't do that no more. We don't censor ourselves, guys. And that's not for the people that come here. That's for the people that want to censor me. For the haters. We're on a mission, brother. My daddy told me to be a man, and I'm a man, son. I ain't no child, or I'm not in the third grade no more. I don't play third game childish games anymore. There we go. Put some on these vents. People think that you make a shit ton of money with YouTube, and you really don't. So if you're going to follow an algorithm, if you're doing a channel and you're just starting, if you want to get somewhere with it, you have to follow the algorithm, okay? So everything you see out there is all algorithm based. YouTube goes with the algorithm on how you title your titles, on how you do things with the algorithm, okay? A lot of that is censoring yourself. A lot of that is doing things for what people want to see you doing for them. It's a lot of conformity to the system, and you hitting your algorithm basis for YouTube. That's the secret to YouTube, okay? YouTube, you gotta remember, it's such a vast platform, and everybody and their grandmother is using it, okay? I understand that I'm not going to make a lot of money with this, okay? You gotta if you're gonna do YouTube, depending on what you're after, note that in the beginning, you're not gonna make a lot of money. You're not gonna make a shit ton, and if you think you are, you're mistaken. Now, you can go and beg people for super chats, play games so that they can give you super chats also. So you can be playing a game with them, and they'll give you super chats and all. They're not knowing why they're giving the super chat. They just feel that they should give you some money. but that's the creator's game to get their money. Okay, see that for what it is, and it's a money-making thing. So of course they'll ping by the algorithms, keep you happy, and pat you on the head so they can get their money. That's what YouTube is about. With the train channel, it's harder because it's such a smaller niche. Okay, so you basically got to conform and censor yourself. I am not doing that. That's why I run my channel the way I run it. I run it truthfully, real, and for the real ones, that's what we're here for. I don't beg people for nothing or ask people for nothing, and that's how we want to keep it. Okay. So just remember that if you want to do a YouTube channel, that's what you got to play on. It's sad that it's come to that in this world. You pretty much have to, how should I say this? You're doing things you don't want to do for the algorithm. You know what I mean? To me, that's not living. This is living, right? This is what I'm doing is living. Now, you'd be crazy if you're making a shit ton of money with it. You'll be crazy to, you gotta be making a lot of money though. You'd be crazy to switch up from the algorithm then. But if you like me, do it because you love it and you care about what you're doing. That's what it's about, guys. It's sad, but it's the truth. People might get mad for that, but it's the truth. Sorry. No matter. That's why they got merch. So you sell your merch, you sell all your other shit to make your money. You do all that. That's the game that YouTube got going on, man. Awesome. Thank you, Tom L. Tom L, one of the real ones. He comes here to watch us model and learn. Yes, sir. Beautiful. So yeah, you want to start a channel? Oh shit, reglue it. That's what you gotta ping off, man. You gotta join the algorithm. If not, just stay where you at. You gotta get in that algorithm. I choose not to because I don't want to conform myself to a system. Then that means it's going to kill the man in me. and I'm not doing that. I'm almost 40 years old, Jack. My whole life, people try to tell me what to do. The buck stops there. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Been fun. Feel free to talk about what you want to talk about, guys. Talk about YouTube, go ahead. It don't matter as long as we're not talking about channel names. We're good. The people seem to get that out of context. We don't do that. We operate what we're talking about now and what's in topic. There you go, Tom. Looks pretty good, eh, brother? Another thing you can do, you can buy views for your YouTube channel. You can go and buy views and buy likes. There's a setup, I forgot the name, I think Dealey's one of them. You can do that, they'll allow you to do that, but it's fake. It's not original and it's not real. So you can do that. You wonder why some people got a lot of views and a lot of likes and don't have any comments? That's why. So you can buy views, start your railroad channel, even buy subscribers. You can do that also. That's what a lot of people think when they do a YouTube channel, that they're going to become this wild, big thing. No, it don't work that way. Unless you're a woman and you're showing some skin. That's a good way to get it. You got to be a woman to show a little bit of skin. Or, I don't know, you're just doing some stupid stunts for the algorithm. That seems like, show cat videos or whatnot. That should work also. But, yeah, that's how you ping off algorithms, getting into trends. So, yeah, all those are secrets, right? Oh. Show a cat. Show your cat. Or you can make your voice sound like this. Hi, guys. What's going on? Okay. Well, we gonna oh man. Be a robot. You can be a robot. Shit. So how long I've been doing YouTube? 4 years. I consider myself to be on my own with my own circle of people here. 4 years I've been doing it and have not made it yet, right? So I'm still here. People, they selling your soul. That's how you sell your soul to the system. So you sell your soul to the system by doing what others want you to do, lying, stealing, cheating. You get that a lot. And conforming to the system. That's how you sell your soul. I see it everywhere, all day, every day. It's like, just be who you are, you know? Rather not, they rather sell their soul. That's what they say when people sell their souls. That's how you sell it. Conformity. So yeah, we do us. We don't lie, steal, and cheat over here. We don't do that. It's the truth. It's the truth, brother. Me, I'm trying to do the right thing and model. People don't like that. They really don't like to watch training videos. Deep down, they really don't. They're doing what they got to do to get by to get that. Sheep. Bad. 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 Lead you to the sheep, the slaughterhouse. So small creators, that's how you want to do it. That's how you got to do it. Become a sheep for YouTube. You got to start batting though. Bat. Oh. Or be real and just do modeling. Or run your trains the real way. That dollar. That money's more important. But yeah, y'all pay attention. You'll see. All you gotta do is open your eyes. That's all you gotta do. Pay attention and open your eyes and you'll see. Good afternoon, Gary. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Feel free to talk about it. It's okay. Don't be petty on stuff like that. Please don't be petty on stuff like that. It's the truth, man. But people get petty when they hear that. But we're going to continue. That! Excuse me. I like it. What else with YouTube, man? How YouTube rolls, bruh? And they all like that. Yeah, TikTok is pretty much like that. Damn it. I should have been a female, bro. I'll be wearing some booty shorts right now. I'm wearing like a little low cut. Let them badonkers hang out, you know, cut right there. That'll get me some views. to get my wife to come and do that. Oh man. Alabama, what you said? I don't see what your comment, Alabama. Yeah, I can do that. Nah. Oh yeah, they can get up and hello. As long as you're showing a little bit of that right there. But I'm just making people aware, man. Like it's all awareness, you know. I mean, a lot of people know that, but when we're doing our model and stuff, it seems to get blown out of proportion. Like when you actually do modeling, people don't want to see that shit, you know. They don't want to see it, and it pisses me off, you know. They rather go and give their money away and join a circus than watch real shit. You know what I mean? I stand up for the little guy, man. People that don't have much, and the real ones. It's different for us, though. LOL. It is. Oh yeah, it is. Mike can wear some short shorts, right? Can you imagine that shit? What the fuck? It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. So what this world is turning into, man. People will get mad probably how I'm talking like that, but they need to look at around of this world, man. What's going on in Ukraine? What's going on right here with kids sick, with kids dying in Ukraine, with people dying. They need to look around in this world, you know. Instead of worrying about what somebody else believes in or what they're saying, they need to look around of how cruel this world really is. Okay? A lot of people live in fantasy land and Tata land that just doesn't exist, man. This is a real life, you know? And as hard as it is for people to make it nowadays, they need to be aware of how many people out there that's going to take them for a ride, bro. And if they don't do it, aware of their own selves and their own what they're doing, then that's on them. Then they just crazy. That's the truth. That's why I'm going to say this, man. Remember this. I'll never conform to a system. Never have, never will, bro. YouTube don't got me yet. It was like my dad went to his grave, and I made a promise to myself that I would not think that way. Because my dad went to his grave, worrying about what other people thought about him, how many people he can please and help constantly, and that stress killed him because he had a heart attack. And I kept telling Dad that he needed to stop that, but he couldn't. He just kept. He basically would rip his heart out and hand it to me. I was like that for a long time. You can't rip your heart out and hand it to just anybody and everybody. You can't. You have to. You got to take care of yourself in this world today. And that was my promise I made to my dad, that I would not go out like that, and I don't care about people pleasing and about what others think of me. So that was my promise and that was my vow. Yeah. He lived, he worked, he died. And it was unreal. Like my mom was just like she's still in shock. We all are. And it was like, man, the man didn't even get to, I mean, like, it's surreal when shit like that happens. And not just his death, that's a big part, but like I lost a brother-in-law at 21, lost a niece at 28 to cancer, and that taught me a lot on how the world, it's just rough, man. It's rough. It looks pretty good, eh? I think so, guys. Now we're gonna put some activator on it and see if we can get some rust going on here. So yeah. Those of you guys who are gonna rewatch the stream and come and judge me on that notion, just remember what's going on in the world nowadays. Remember all the other bad stuff and how many people steal from you. Just remember that. I'm not, crazy. Thank you, Alabama. Yep. The man went out. He went out as a lion, bro. Kept his head. He fought, but it got him. The stress got him, and liars got him. People that lied to him, stole from him, and cheated him. That's what happened. That's why, that was one thing he told me. He said, boy, you a man one time. Act like it. I said, you're right. I'm activating it right now, guys. That's going to give the rust effect. Again, I hope this gives you tips and ideas to do your stuff. Helps you. Okay? Ask your topics in the chat, and I'll give you my take on it. If you want. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you want to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and get with it. But just remember what you're basing your channel on, you know. See, a lot of people don't like to show their face on YouTube, but yet those people that don't show their face or anything, they're asking people for things. It's like, bruh, show your face. At least show your face. Now, how you gonna ask people for shit you don't even show your face? You know, they don't even know who you are. I see that. So that, yeah, don't be afraid to show your face. And when you do your stuff, get ready. Like, people come in your comments, you're gonna have haters to twist your words, to cheat you, to lie to you, to just be typical hater stuff. Don't get discouraged with that. That's a big part of why I'm not following along with algorithms also, is because the haters, man. So yeah, don't be afraid of doing that for the hate. Let that shit roll off of you and keep going. I've seen people in 4 years come to YouTube and doing what we're doing here, model railroading, and just because they didn't scratch somebody else's back, that other person cast them out. So it's kind of like a scratch my back and scratch your back thing. And just because people didn't do that, they would cast them other people out. So it was based on lies, not truth. Seen that a lot. That's why you stick to what you're doing and what you believe in. Because at the end of the day, it all goes back to the circle. You're not going to make a lot of money with this. You have to do it because you love it. If your video is not clear, algorithms put it down here. That makes a big difference also. You got to clean up your editing, and you got to clean up your picture. As you can tell, my pictures ain't the clearest. But algorithms put you at the bottom. They'll hide you. YouTube will hide you. That's a lot of breakthrough you're trying to do with a lot more other videos. I had somebody come in here the other day, was afraid to talk about certain things because other people might bash him on something. I was like, bro, you in HO Power Train chat. Screw what other people think, man. Don't even worry about that shit. This is a kit, Gary. This is my fourth one, man. Where you been at, bro? This is my fourth live stream on this. I've just seen a video where some people are using AI to create their own site by stealing other people's content. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People did that to me, man. People stole my ideas, ran with it. They got the views I did, and I had to remind people, like, bro, I came up with that. Well, I never really did say anything, but like, I had a lot of that. I had people coming that son of a bitch, and I did it to help them, and they would run with it and not give me at least any credit, you know. And it just showed me how people are, and that's content creators that people know. And it's like, really, bro, really? That pride and their ego gets in the way of things. You see that a lot. You still see that. Pride and ego, bro. It'll stop anybody from talking good about somebody. That's why I got out that a circle. I got out of all that because basically it was keeping me conformed. Got out of all that shit. I do what I do here for y'all guys. Conformity, son. So I'm more like I'm telling you now. If you do a YouTube channel, heads up to those things. Nobody's coming to save nobody, and you got to do it yourself. There's no knight in shining armor. Oh yeah, people steal other people's shit, man. That's cowards, bro. Cowards do that shit. At least give the man credit, right? Or people would, another thing, people would talk shit about somebody else while they sit on their ass. That's that person, a person like that, you get away from, because he'll bring you down. While they're sitting talking about your stuff, they don't have nothing to show, or they're not doing anything to show for themselves, but they'll talk about your shit. It's like, whoa, hold on, bro. Where are we going with this? Got a lot of that also. It's 4 years of stacking, bro. I had some people called friends, man, to flip their script like that. A snap of a finger. Block. Had somebody come in the other day asking me about blocking somebody. I was like, bro, I don't live in the past in that situation. Things happen because of reasons, and that's what I do. Oh yeah. Woo, that's gonna look badass, bro. Again, HO Powertrain belongs to our circle we got here. Whoever comes in, whoever comments, whoever makes ourselves known, they understand it because that's what we do, right? I don't belong to no systems or no circles. Yeah, AI, man. AI. People are afraid of AI to take over things It took over a lot of things, such as grocery stores, but it's not going to take over everything. But as long as people believe in it and believe in the systems, that's what makes things, you can't believe in that system. Don't feed it. Don't feed the AI system. Plain and simple. But how crazy this world is, it will. You can hand somebody a cup of water in the desert and they're going to pour it out in front of them. That's how people do. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how this world is. Another thing, if you're starting a YouTube channel, that'll help you. How should I say this? Of course, don't worry about what other people think about you. Another thing will be the, shit, I forgot what I wanted to say. Damn it. I'll think of it. Oh yeah. YouTube will keep you doing this. Up and down, up and down. And what you're doing, you're trying to figure out the algorithms and what people want, right? So don't do that, because that'll keep you on. You'll never figure it out. You're not. So you can be nice, the nicest person in the world. Somebody have something to say about it. You can be who you are. Somebody's going to say about it. Something to say about it. Anything you do, somebody's going to have something to say about it. So don't confuse yourself on trying to do what other people want you to do. Be yourself. You can't go wrong with being yourself. Okay? And again, do what the hell you want to do, but that is a real statement. If not, you'll always be chasing your tail trying to figure out things. Don't do that. Looking pretty good, eh? And definitely stick to your lane and don't talk about other channels. Okay? Like name-wise. Don't name other. That's what I mean. Don't name other channels. Don't do that. But at the end of the day, do what the hell you want to do. This is all advice. That's all. Oh, and another thing, people want you to run a YouTube channel and not say anything. It's like, can't say that. Can't say this. Why the hell not? Who said I can't? You? Take a look around, Jack. Take a look around and you tell me about it. Open your eyes. And that thing came out awesome, bro. Or people are afraid to talk about like politics, religion. Man, don't let that shit bother you. Talk about what you want to talk about. Rules that other people make up and shit, it's full of shit. That's their rules. Don't do that for you, okay? That's another thing doing a channel. Don't live by other people's rules. That's their shit. Worry about your stuff. Talk about anything you want to talk about. Isaiah, for the weather, are you using dry brushing? No, I'm using it's kind of. It's kind of I'm using this, buddy. I'm using that. It's wet. It goes on wet. See, you can't really see it. Yeah, I put it on and I pass my finger over it. Oh yeah, let other people make their little fake rules up for them. That's what they need to live by. But we don't do that. You're welcome, Isaiah. Like that music, man. Oh shit! This is professional. No, it's not. It's just a normal technique of doing weather. The David Rachel Power Train podcast show. That's what we might do, man. I think I'm gonna call this a podcast. Yeah, anybody in here that wants to start a YouTube channel? Let's talk about it, man. All right, let me see if I can mix up some paints. Oh Lord. One sec. Red, brown, and red, wool. Brown and red. So brown and red is gonna make like a really rusty looking color. You can make it 2 YouTube channels. You don't need just one. You can make 2. You can make 3. You can make 4. You can be a news podcaster. Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect color for us. Shit, we'll just do that. Perfect. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to keep this straight because I want to make it like a patchy, some square patches of this color. Okay. So let me tape it off and do some square patching. Yes, my friend. Finally, a training channel that don't sugarcoat anything. Finally. Oh, man. Took forever, huh? Jeez. Thought it would never happen, eh? Fuddy-duddy, they call it. The fuddy-duddy railroad. Not here. They call it a fuddy-duddy. 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 People act like the world is so easy out there. How they people act like how they so much better than other people. Or they think they are. Fuddy-duddy. Bro, you know better than me, man. Okay, we're gonna carry this patch like this, and then here. Well, actually, well, yeah, okay. Let's do that. Carry that patch over. Fuddy-duddy. There we go. That'll work. Just paint that down. That's like a deep rust color we're using. There we go. Not bad. See? We'll let that dry. Maybe it'll dull down. If not, I'm gonna have to dull it down. It's a little bright. Yeah, a little bright. See what happens with that. I may have to dull that down. So I might do a little bit more. If it don't look right, I'm gonna get rid of it. Let me show you something. That's what I'm going for. That's the same color. So I may need to bleed this down some more. I'll tell you what. Let's do something. Let's see, guys. There we go. Yeah, Tom, that thing was rusty, eh? Okay, now we getting somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it just didn't look right. That's a lot better. That looks legit. Okay, so don't do that again. Don't put that on thick. I'll wipe it off with some water. Okay, and you still got your silver coming through. Basically, I do the whole roof like that. That looks good. I like that. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, Tom, that roof was rusted out bad. That's a building about a mile from me. Oh. Oh. My layout's been running awesome. I got so many plans that I want to do, so much plans that I want to do with the layout coming up. There's a lot. Basically, it's gonna be a lot of stuff showing you guys, man. I got to get moving on it. I feel that I'm behind on my stuff, and I just got to get rolling with things. We have 4 people watching. We had 5. We had 6. Okay. Y'all bring up what y'all want to talk about. It's all good, Bubba. What other topic can we get on? Right now, Elon Musk is mad at Trump. I didn't get the whole scoop on that. Elon Musk is pissed, or they made friends again. Billionaires feuding and fighting. I don't know the whole entire scoop, so I'm not going to speak too much on it. But it's not good whenever inside's fighting like that. Never good for a powerful country as we are, man. It all goes back to pride and ego. How much pride that they got. How much ego gets in the way of things. And it halts things from happening. Pride and ego. So when you're governing when you're governing a country, there's no room for too many disagreements. People got to come onto terms. But again, like we were talking about earlier, the real world is what it is. It's realistic, you know. So, absolutely, man. The real world is what it is, and people need to come together. Hopefully, people get their stuff sorted. That'll be nice. That thing is coming out good. All right, Gary. Have a good one, my man. Yeah, I'm gonna rename these to HO Powertrain Podcast. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Definitely hoping prices of things go down. Groceries, man. That shit's so expensive. So high, man. Awesome. That looks good. This is beast, man. That bitch came out good. Look at that. I think Tom had wanted to see this weather. There you go, Tom. Looks good, huh? I'm just giving it some notes of red, like a red brown. There you go, guys. Boom. Booyah. You want to know good model trains? Walthers, Athearn, scale trains. Those are some good model trains. Of course, all price varies. You know, price varies and what you can afford. What you can afford and more. We need more. I can hear my music. Sounds pretty good. I've been watching a lot of alligator videos, man. Crocodile videos. Those things. I know how, you know, we got alligators not too far from here. But let me tell you, you don't want to mess with the crocodiles, bro. That's some mean son of bitches, man. I see them alligator farms that them people, you know, I watch some of those things. Them crocs are badass. Yes, sir, Tom. I'll present that whenever I can. I'm gonna do some videos. Yep, we got some. This is gonna have to go with the blast furnace. So I'm gonna have to move a building, and I got to do some cutting in the base for the tracks. So just keep an eye out. You'll see it. Yes, sir. Very simple, just different colors and streak down, streak down. The reason why the streak down, again, everything, the rain streaks down. Don't do this and don't do this. Streak down. Can't mess weathering up. As long as you go with how nature is, you got it. Just adding that red tint all the way around kind of gives it that realistic look. There it is. All right. Now this I mean some adult coat. I may do it. But I mean once I glue it down. No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't need to do it. Beautiful. This is the money shot. That's the money shot right there. That's the shot you want to see when the train passes by. So this is the money shot. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let this dry a minute, and I'm gonna see if I can come over it with a little black wash, not a heavy wash. I just want to see if I can tone down some of this a little bit. Probably don't need to, but I will. So let's see. Again, this building is a building that creates train rail. Okay, that's what they create. they roll out the rail. And again, kind of like what that looks like. Look at the side of the building where the fence is at. You can see the reddish on the can. That's it. That's her. All the way. Boxer. Oh. So yes, I am an avid collector of Hot Wheels also. I was doing it on my channel for a while, but I didn't want to clash and mix it too much. It just wasn't, it didn't go together too well. So I still collect. I started me another channel. I have another channel. Those of you guys interested, leave me a comment and let me know. I'll throw you the link. But I got a crap ton of Hot Wheels and cars I've been collecting. A lot of stuff, bro. So if you're interested in Hot Wheel cars, I'll leave you the link to my channel. Just leave it in the comment section. So yeah, that'll be awesome. If those who got interested, I had some people ask about it, but not a lot of folks. Tell you what, I'm gonna let this dry. I've been almost 2 hours. I enjoyed the stream. Now you guys that know what H.P.T Powertrain is about, bro, and how we're trying to do our stuff here in our lane, without mentioning other channels and bringing up. We don't do none of that. We do for the people that come here, that like it, that want to see train stuff. Now that you see what page we're on, we can continue doing this, right? The real way of H.P.T Powertrain. Again, leave your like, you subscribe, your comment if you can, if you want. It's fine. But if not, there are some ideas you can take and run for yourself that you can do this also. Okay. Definitely, we are constantly helping and inspiring other people that want to learn. That's what we do also. And we always build our channel on that notion. Okay. So all real, no fake. We got it. So with that said, guys, oh, look, Willow Creek, I'm about to head out, man. So with that said, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with this some more. And leave me your thoughts. Leave me your thoughts, what you think. What I could have done better. As long as you're not hating on me, we're all right. So that's it, guys. I'm going. Peace out.